for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. She's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hey! Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Correa on his horse and coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead continues to grow.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. This one in the air center field. Martin under it. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Astros on top, 15.
3. That's ball 4. Now pitching for the Twins, number 17, Ortega.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bartlett goes 5-5. She features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a cutter, and she works in a changeup. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
The 1-2. Swings, and this one's flared. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This one in the dirt to third. Tag safe. He's into third on the wild pitch. The tying run at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, left field. And it's foul. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This pitcher will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. She goes off speed, gets the out.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That clips the zone. That is strike two.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, and 2 now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 1-2. Line drive and foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making her work out there.
The next offering misses, and the count's full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing she wants to do is put the tying run on base, but she can't groove one either.
Payoff pitch. Slice to right. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece. Bartlett pitched a clean inning for the save.
Good work out of the bullpen in the wind, Boog. She really handled her business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 17, Daisy Bartlett.
Back here in Houston, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Nick Sogar now at the plate. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Got him. One away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. 1 for 3.
Number 6, Jake Myers.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Save. He's safe.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Jenkins moving under this one, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, number 1, Carlos.
So they're down to their final out. Now Correa up to hit.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nope, outside.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
He's got first.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bartlett is just one strike away. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now 12-2. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take game 1 of the series on the road. Bartlett gave up 1 earned run.
They got the win, but I'm sure she's got a sour taste in her mouth after this one. She was not on top of her game by any means. Needs to avoid outings like this one to keep the manager's trust.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 17, J.D. Bartlett.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. 0 for 3 in this one.
Altuve.
Right through there for a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off down the right side.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. This one in the air, right field. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Ball, that's
Outside, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder,
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Ball 1, no strikes. The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Outside low, 2 balls, no strikes. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure she was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but she found a way to just get it by him.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jeremy Pena trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The Stros down to their final strike. On the ground, right side, Keishel. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Bartlett registered a bunch of outs and didn't allow any runs.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. She came right after those hitters and just shut them down. And that helped her team get the win. Nice job.
Now pitching for the Twins,
Back at Target Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Zach Geloff digs in now. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball, that's out.
1-2 now. Here's a high chopper. Kim. The A's down to their final out.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
And now Brent Rooker.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball, that's outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins even this series up at a game apiece. Bartlett didn't allow any runs and got the save.
She showed some lockdown stuff out of the pen in this one, Boog. Her teammates see her pitching like that, and it just gives them a ton of confidence. Nice job to help deliver the win.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 17, Bartlett.
Back at Target Field, we go to the ninth. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jenkins under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Jace.
So digging in, Jace Young. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Colt Heath digs in now. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out.
That's out.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Riley Green. Pitch misses.
Ball one.
And that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Tigers with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Spencer Torkelson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Bartlett ready to go again. Back-to-back hits have cracked the door open.
Yeah, she's got to slam it shut right here. Big-time pitchers live for adversity like this. You just trust your stuff and outcompete this hitter.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Three, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Bartlett.
One down.
Up next for the
Mike
Cardinals,
Antico,
right
the
fielder,
next to hit. 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Bartlett, in her rookie season, 23 years old, and she was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025. Out to short. Keyshaw for 1, over to first, safe.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter she faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Scott, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2-0. Antico leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back at Target Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit.
Ball. Ball.
Two one now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And now 2-2. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Foul ball. Clips the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Pajes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Slice to right. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Bartlett notches her 10th save of the season.
Well, she's definitely a reliable arm out of the pen for him, Boog. Shows how much the manager trusts her that she's got 10 saves this year.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 17, Daisy Bartlett.
Bartlett ready to work. Tie game. Singy, what you got?
Well, no time to blink right here, Boog. Middle relievers aren't flashy, but they oftentimes decide games. She knows what the mission is.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Paulie in the box again, takes a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out.
She's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. That's a win, though, with the go-ahead run now in scoring position.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fitzgerald, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's outside. And that's ball three. The Athletics with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the seventh. The kick, the 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as she works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 92. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The A's strand one. Still no score.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Bottom of the eighth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Brent Rooker. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Out! 3! You're out! Safe!
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 17, James Bartlett.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes.
Big strikeout there as she works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. The Padres with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Here comes Tatis around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Gavin Sheets, the next to hit.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down. And ball 1. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. Gavin Sheets goes deep. 3rd home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Bogarts in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Has some trouble with it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bogarts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a 1-2.
That's outside.
Got him swinging. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 7 and
3 out. You're out.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The second baseman, Cronenworth.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Eric Orrs takes over on the mound.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a